but it's a wet heat. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel. So I've done some other shovel videos, fairly recently, and one of those videos got some comments to check this one out. So I thought, why not? I will. I was really looking for a super solid shovel. As it turns out, this is definitely a super solid shovel. And not only is it 2 millimeters thick, they call it medium carbon steel, heat treated, whatever that means, but it's also sharpened, and it's got a medium sharpened grind. It's definitely not shaving sharp. It's kind of a utility grind, but it could definitely be sharpened, I'm sure, to other grinds. If you go on Cold Steel's website, they're chopping ropes and boards and everything else with this thing. So we'll take a quick look at the specs on this thing, and then we'll get to doing some of that shovel knife stuff. Okay, once again, this is the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel. The shovel has an overall length of 19.68 inches, so just shy of 20 inches. Weight of 26.6 ounces, so just a little more than 1.5 pounds. The blade thickness is 2 millimeters. Has a hardwood handle, and the sheath that is available for this is, Cold Steel is calling it Corex. It's basically a heavy-duty Cordura nylon sheath. Okay, so that was some quick specs and maybe some close-ups, and I just want to show you the sheath real quickly. I like to do that. It's just a really heavy duty sheath. It has doesn't really have it's got kind of some sort of plasticized insert. I like that word, plasticized. Fits in there really well, slides in really tight. Got 2 snaps, go over it, and a little hanging loop here. You can hang it from whatever. You probably won't want to carry this on your belt, but it does have a belt loop if you want to carry it on your belt. And if you did so, basically you would just pop these out and good to go. So why would you want to carry it on your belt? Well, because in addition to being a shovel, this thing doubles as a hatchet or a weapon. So what I thought we would do is do some actual shovel stuff with it first, because the primary purpose is going to be for digging. And I have to say, this edge is pretty sharp. I think it's going to be really good for digging roots and stuff like that. I mean, you can see got a really good edge. It's got 2 pretty good sized screws that kind of hold the handle on here. And again, it's got a nice hardwood handle. So pretty nice little knob at the end of the handle here to kind of give you a pretty good grip. Let me readjust things. We're going to clear out some area like we would maybe for a fire, and maybe dig a little bit of a hole just to see how well it works on some roots or stuff. And then we'll do some fun stuff. Okay, so we got some pretty thick pine straw here. So the first thing we're going to do, if you're going to build a fire or whatever, go ahead and clear yourself out. Nice, safe, pine straw free area. This works pretty good for that, as you can see. Scrape, and then we'll just dig a little hole and see what happens. Nice little rock there. Got some nice roots right there, pretty good size roots. It's maybe 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. Pretty decent sized little root, just chops right through it. So now the one thing I will say, it's kind of flat, so it doesn't really give you any scoop. It's a little not as good to scoop with. How about that? Because it's kind of flat, so it's not going to dig the dirt out of a hole very well once you get it dug. But let's make a little bigger hole. But it's going through some pretty good sized roots here, like nothing. I mean, there's another one, pretty good size, almost an inch. So, it's a shovel. It does a good job on digging. Hit a rock with it. Might have messed up the edge. Let's find out. Okay, I hope you can see me here. I've got a pine tree which is actually dead. It's probably about 30 feet tall. It's about 4 inches in diameter. So I'm gonna try to fell it that direction. But I thought it'd be a good test of seeing exactly what this shovel is capable of. So I'm gonna try not to get my rear end in the camera too much, but let's see what we can figure out here. First of all, these little bushes are kind of in my way, so they're going. Okay, because we want to be safe, right? So. Okay, so pretty impressive on the chopping. Trying to see if we can figure out a way to strike a ferro rod on this thing. I don't think this is going to work right here, that part, but I'm pretty sure the blade will do it. Let's just see. Pretty decent. No complaints there. Okay, maybe some other fire building tasks. And a piece of pretty dry wood here. Let's just try for kicks, see if it might do some kind of carving. Now let's just see. Looky there. Now I notice instead of scraping it this way, if you aim it like you're cutting, it throws some wildly massive sparks. It doesn't seem to have done the edge too much damage either, to be honest with you. So, okay, I don't know what other silly thing I can do with this shovel. Actually, Cold Steel on their website, they throw it all over the place. That's one of the things they say the shovel is really good for, is throwing. And I don't know why you would ever throw a shovel. Okay, first of all, let me say, under no circumstances should you ever throw a shovel. Shovels are not designed to throw, they're designed to dig. They're not designed to build fires with, they're designed to dig. At least that's what some folks will tell you. So, Cold Steel says this one's designed to do all kinds of stuff. And as you saw, it does pretty wide variety of stuff, pretty effectively so. If you're looking for a pretty solid shovel, now I got to tell you, this one does not fold up. This is 20 inches of solid pound and a half, so it's not super light and doesn't fold up. But if those aren't really big concerns of yours, I got to say this thing is solid as a rock. Somewhere around the $30, $35 range, if I remember correctly, on street prices. I got one complaint, okay? Really, one complaint. Well, other than the edge rolled up when I hit a rock, and again, that's, if you got a sharpened edge, that's going to happen. You see that? That is the sticker, the gummy stuff off the sticker they put on the handle of this thing. And like, I guess it'll eventually come off. Maybe you could sand it off, but it just bugs me, that's all. Anyway, if you're looking for a really cool shovel, I want to check this one out. I'll put a link to it below to my Amazon link. If you buy it through that link, I'll make a couple of bucks, help support the channel. I really appreciate it. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that like button, that thumbs up thing, for sharing it with your friends. Thanks for watching those ads, and thanks for clicking those Amazon links. Appreciate all your support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.